Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to our College Football March Madness series. In the last episode of this, you saw our Sweet 16 and Elite 8 games we played out, and you guys saw who advanced to the Final Four. For those of you who haven't watched those, I recommend you go watch them now, as number 1 Alabama moved on to play number 2 Ohio State in the Final Four, and then 3-seeded Michigan State moves on to play 2nd seed Notre Dame in the Final Four. Winners of these games will move on to play in our national championship game. In this first game we have the Michigan State Spartans, the 3 seed, taking on the 2nd seeded Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Who will be the first team to move on to the national championship? Looking at the stats for these two teams, both of them are 90 overall. Michigan State's offense a little bit better at 95 to 90, and then Notre Dame's defense is better, 90 to 87. I'm excited to see how this one plays out, as we will be watching the entire game for the Final Four and the national championship games. The top players for these schools: for Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton sitting at a 98 overall, Patterson, their center, a 94 overall, and Kyron Williams, 93 overall. For Michigan State, Kenneth Walker III, 98 overall, Jayden Reed, a 91, and the quarterback Peyton Thorne sitting at an 89 overall. These games will be played at Lucas Oil Stadium, where the actual national championship was played this year. Michigan State wins the toss. They will choose to kick it, and Notre Dame will start with this football. And we are underway. Michigan State kicks it deep, and Notre Dame will knee it. They will start with the ball at the 25. Starting out in the shotgun is Jack Coan. A quick give up the middle. I believe that's Kyron Williams. He gets ahead for 6. 3rd and 1. Big 3rd down to start this game. Can Notre Dame convert? Coan is back to pass. It's going to be a screen and a big truck, but I think Tyree is short. He is. Great play from Michigan State there. Notre Dame punts it away. It's a good punt. Has some blockers. Jayden Reed gets ahead for some. 18-yard return for Jayden Reed. And Peyton Thorne and Kenneth Walker will come out there, and let's see what their offense can do. I formation for the Spartans to start this game. Straight give to Walker. No. Play action pass. A quick one to Connor Hayward. Michigan State gets ahead for 17. Trey Mosley goes into motion. Now this one will be a straight give to Walker. He gets ahead for 4. Under center again is Thorne. This time a straight pass. No. A draw to Walker. He gets a huge stiff arm during that run, but only gets ahead for 3. It's going to be 3rd down for Michigan State. In my opinion, this got to be 4-down territory. If I'm Michigan State, I am running it. And maybe not now, as that's a false start for Michigan State. This will move them back 5 yards. Still possibly could be a running play here and then go for it on 4th. But if I'm Michigan State, now I'm passing it. Thorne tosses it out to the left. Kenneth Walker has a lot of space to run. Gets ahead for 25. And a big 1st down for Michigan State. Michigan State now in the red zone. Gonna be under center again is Thorne. It's gonna be a straight give to Walker, as Notre Dame gets in the backfield and they stop him for no gain. 3rd and 10, 5 wide for the Spartans. Thorne is back to pass. Notre Dame only sends 1, and great play there by the middle linebacker, it looks like. It's gonna be 4th and 10. Michigan State will line up for the field goal. Coughlin's kick is up, and it is good. Michigan State takes the lead early, 3-0 over the Fighting Irish. Michigan State's defense played very well in the first drive. Will Notre Dame try to switch it up on what they try to do? They start off with a give to Kyron Williams. He gets ahead for 5. Under center again for Notre Dame. And it's going to be another give to Kyron Williams. It looks like the same exact play, just flipped. He gets ahead for 5 more. They're going to mark him 3rd and inches. In the shotgun now is Coan. Back to pass. They bring a safety on the blitz. They have a man wide open for the 1st. Avery Davis gets ahead for 9. Going 5 wide here is Notre Dame. Bringing a man over. It's going to be a jet sweep. He's got a little bit of space. Tries to cut it in. Gets ahead for just 2. Shotgun for Coan. Halfback to his left. It's going to be a straight give. No. A read option. Where the hell is he running? He gets ahead for 3. Probably would have had a lot more, but started just running around in the backfield. 3rd and 5 for Notre Dame. A first down will get them across the 50 and into Michigan State territory. Cohn receives a snap, throws it across the middle, and up is Quavaris Crouch with a big stop there. It's 4th and 1, and Notre Dame will elect to punt again. They will punt it. Jaden Reed will call for the fair catch, and it just bounces into the end zone. Michigan State will have the ball back, leading by 3. Starting off in the shotgun this time is Thorne. Back to pass. Outside to Jaden Reed. He gets ahead for 4. Under center here for Peyton Thorne. Drops back to pass. Has a lot of time to throw. Throws it across the middle. He hits his tight end Connor Hayward. He's ahead for 15. Thorne starting off this game very well. Hitting 4 out of 5 passes to start it. This one's going to be a straight give to Kenneth Walker. And that gets blown up. Just a gain of 1 for Kenneth Walker. I formation for the Spartans here. Straight drop back. Cross the middle. He hits Connor Hayward again. 11-yard reception for Hayward. Michigan State gets another first down. Peyton Thorne to receive the snap under center. This one's a straight give to Walker. Gets ahead for around 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Will they be able to convert another 3rd down? In the shotgun this time, just 3 men on the line for Notre Dame. They bring 3. Throws it short. Jordan Simmons is going to be well short of the line to gain. Bryce Behringer punts it deep. And this one will also bounce into the end zone. Notre Dame will start with the ball on their own 20. Cohn in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Kyron Williams. He gets to the outside, and he gets ahead for 8. Under center is going to be Cohn this time around. And it's another straight give, and they get ahead for the first easily. 6 yards for Kyron Williams. Notre Dame in the shotgun this time. Just 40 seconds left in this first quarter. It's going to be another jet sweep. He's going to get ahead for the first and a little bit more. Braden Lenzy gets ahead for the 13-yard carry. He was the one who caught that late touchdown for Notre Dame to send them to the Final Four. In the shotgun, it's a 2 halfback set. And it's going to be a straight give. No, play action for Notre Dame. Throwing it deep across the middle. That's Avery Davis for 33. And deep into Michigan State territory now. Just 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Will Notre Dame be able to get into the end zone before the end of the first? Back to pass. Cohn's going to roll out to the left. Under a little bit of pressure. Throws it short. And that's Wilkins. Gets ahead for 9. 2nd and 1 with just 5 seconds left now in this first quarter. As I don't think they'll snap it again here. And at the end of the first, Michigan State leads 3-0. However, Notre Dame is threatening late here. We flip sides. Jet Cohn in the shotgun. And it's another jet sweep for them. That time it's going to be Lorenzo Styles ahead for 3 in the first down. It is now 1st and goal for Notre Dame. And it's going to be an option for Cohn. They take out the pitchman. He loses a yard on the carry. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from around the 9-yard line. Cohn has 2 halfbacks in the backfield with him. Back to pass. Michigan State sends a safety, but Lenzy gets the slant across the middle. Touchdown Notre Dame. And they take a 6-3 lead over the Spartans. Extra point coming for the Irish. And they make it a 7-3 game. Spartans with the ball. Starting off in the I formation. Can the Doak Walker Award winner get going as he gets a carry and gets ahead for 5? Peyton Thorne's going to drop back to pass. Notre Dame brings pressure and they hit him as he throws it. And it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 5. And a big 3rd down for the Spartans here. As did Thorne get hurt on that play, or is that still him? I honestly can't tell. Back to pass. That is Thorne. Over the middle, bad pass. And Michigan State is going to be forced to punt. Great defense from the Fighting Irish. In the shotgun now is Notre Dame. It's going to be another option, and that's going absolutely nowhere. Drew Beasley gets Jack Cohn in the backfield. 2nd and 14 now for Notre Dame. What's the play call here? They bring a wide receiver over, and they love these jet sweeps. This one gets ahead for 4, and it is now 3rd and 10. Michigan State would love to get a stop here. 3 receivers to the right of Cone. Back to pass. Quick one over the middle. A diving grab for Wilkins, but just gets ahead for 2. 4th and 7. Notre Dame will have to punt. Starting off on their own 27 is Michigan State. Big power I with 2 fullbacks in there. And there it's going to be a straight give to the fullback, and he gets ahead for 9. That's Parks Gissinger. 9-yard rush for the Spartans. Peyton Thorne under center. He has 3 receivers to his left, and Kenneth Walker behind him. Throwing it to the outside. He has a man wide open. That's Trey Mosley ahead for 8. In the shotgun this time is Thorne. Going to be a straight give to Walker. No, play action. Throwing it to the outside. He hits Jalen Naylor for 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Michigan State. Can they convert on this one? Back to pass. Has a lot of time. Is hit as he threw that one. And that one intended for Kenneth Walker is knocked away. Michigan State will have to punt once more. Notre Dame will try to come after this punt as they have everybody up on the line. They actually drop out of it. Michigan State punts it deep. And a fairly good punt there from Behringer. Notre Dame will start off on their own 15. Jack Cone back. Hands it off again. Good play from Crouch. Knocks him out of bounds after a 2-yard carry. 3rd and 7 now for the Irish. In the shotgun, Jack Cone. 2 receivers to his right. 2 to his left. Back to pass. And he's got a man across to the outside. Michael Mayer gets ahead for 4, but not nearly enough for the first down. Notre Dame will punt it again. A very defensive game to start this one. Notre Dame boots it away. Reed will have a lot of space to return this. He's going to cut it to the right, gets across the 50, and gets ahead for 19. Michigan State will have good field position to start this drive. Thorne's going to start off in the shotgun with Walker to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. Going to hit Walker out of the backfield. Kenneth Walker gets ahead for 8. 2nd and 2. Peyton Thorne nearing 100 yards to the air. He's going to drop back to pass again. Looking for Hayward across the middle. It's knocked away. 3rd and 2 now for the Spartans. Just 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. Going to be under center. I'm expecting this to be a give to Kenneth Walker. It's a play action. He's got so much time to throw it. Looking deep, he's got Jaden Reed. 21 yards for Michigan State. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. On the 15-yard line. Michigan State looking to score again here. I formation. It's going to be a pitch to the outside. It's Walker. He's got a block. He's got a little bit of space and gets ahead for 4. Looks like he had a lot more space, but Notre Dame's defense recovered and got to the outside. 3rd and 6. Will Michigan State be able to convert on this 3rd down, or will they be forced to kick another field goal? Thorne, back to pass. Under pressure. Has a man in the end zone. They said he had to come out for it, but still a 1st down for Jalen Naylor. They're going to mark them at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. Under center. And it's going to be a straight give to Walker. And he's in easily. Touchdown Michigan State. They take a 9-7 lead. Looking to go up by 3 after the extra point. The kick is up. It's good. 10-7 in favor of the Michigan State Spartans. In the shotgun now is Cone. Just 2:20 left in this half. Fakes the give to the running back. Keeps it. And is taken down by Cal Haladay. 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame. 2 minutes left in this half. Fakes the give to the running back. And it's picked off by Quavaris Crouch. Stiffs arms his way. And he looks like he's going to take this all the way. Michigan State pick 6. Quavaris Crouch. And Michigan State will go up 16-7. Jack Cone's first incompletion is a pick 6. The kick is up. It's good. It's 17-7 for Michigan State with just 1:53 left in this half. Crouch had that big stop on 3rd down earlier and now gets a pick 6. Michigan State boots it deep. Notre Dame will just kneel it in the end zone. What is the game plan for the Irish now? Back to pass is Cone. Throwing it short across the middle. He gets ahead for 5. That's Lindsey. Shotgun again. 2 receivers to either side and a halfback to his left. Back to pass. Throwing it short again. This one for Williams. He's going to get ahead for 9. Clock is rolling here. 1:38 left. 5 wide for the Irish. 4 receivers to the left of Cone. And he's going to throw it short. This looks like for his tight end, Michael Mayer, ahead for 6. 2nd and 4. Notre Dame just 1 of 5 on third downs. Not very efficient either. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his excuse me, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Back to pass, and he's going to be taken down and sacked. Michigan State calls their first timeout, and they will get the ball back with just 1:10 left in this half. 1:03 for Michigan State. Can Peyton Thorne bring his team down the field and get another score before the half? Back to pass. Throwing it to the outside. He's got Jayden Reed. Reed gets ahead for 15, and Michigan State will call their second timeout. Reed should have got out of bounds there. Thorne looking, throws it to the outside. He has Connor Hayward ahead for 4. Gets out of bounds, so it stops the clock here. 54 seconds left for Michigan State. Thorne back to pass. It looks like it is lagging, but has a man deep. That's going to be Montorie Foster. Big for Michigan State. I'm going to see if I can stop this freezing. Let's see if that stops like the slow motion bug. I can't even believe that even happens in simulation. It looks like it did. Back to pass is Thorne. Throwing it across the middle. He's got a man. I'm not sure who's number 3. Oh, Terry Lockett. Surprised Terry Lockett's in right now. 24-yard reception for him. Gets ahead for the first. 40 seconds left for Michigan State. And they're threatening once more. Thorne will tuck it and run. He will be sacked for a loss of 4. Michigan State holding on to that final timeout of theirs. Gonna try to hurry it up here. Thorne back to pass. Notre Dame sends 4. Looking for the outside. And knocked away. Nearly picked off. 3rd and 14 with just 20 seconds left. Peyton Thorne in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throwing it across the middle, and it's nearly intercepted again. Knocked away by Philip Riley. Michigan State looks like they will attempt another field goal to try to extend their lead to 17. Excuse me, 13. I can't do math. The kick is up. It is good. And Michigan State extends the lead before the half with just 13 seconds left. Tight end motions over to the right. Cone back to pass, throwing it across the middle. Short one for Lindsey. Gets out for 4 and a timeout for Notre Dame with just 5 seconds. Cone back to pass. This looks like it will probably be the last play. He's sacked and the clock expires. Michigan State starts with the ball up by 13. It's going to start off with a give to Walker. He gets to the outside. Stiff arming forward. He gets the first after an 11-yard rush. I formation for the Spartans. It's going to be another give for Kenneth Walker. And this time, he's taken down in the backfield. 3rd and 6 for Michigan State. Notre Dame needs to get their defense off the field here. 3 of 8 on third downs for Michigan State. Thorne's going to be in the shotgun with 3 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Back to pass. They send pressure. And he's got Jayden Reed across the middle. He gets the first down and a lot more. 24 yards for Jayden Reed. Huge first down for Michigan State. Back in the I formation. Probably going to power run it with Walker. No, play action pass. Looking across the middle. He's got Trey Mosley ahead for 16. Michigan State's looking to score and score fast here in the second. Thorne under center. Counter to Walker. Walker cuts it to the outside and gets forward for 11. 1st and goal for Michigan State. Looking to extend their lead early here in the second half. And it's going to be a QB read with Thorne. He keeps it. It gets ahead. Touchdown Michigan State as they will go up even more here. Looking to make it a 20-point game with the extra point. They hit the extra point. 27-7 in favor of Michigan State. Notre Dame needs a big second half if they want to win this game and go to the national championship. Notre Dame takes the touchback on the kickoff. And we'll start off 5 wide here. Cone on a QB draw. Stumbles and will fall down after just a 2-yard rush. Cone back to pass. Michigan State brings pressure. Crouch hits him, but he has a man over the middle. That's Kevin Austin Jr. ahead for 19. Big play for Notre Dame. Jack Cone in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it across the middle. That's Avery Davis ahead for 7. Cone is playing very well today, but the big turning point in this game was that interception. Just 1 of 2 incompletions today was a pick 6 that really flipped this game over. This is going to be a draw to Kyren Williams. He gets ahead for 4 in the first down. 2-back set for Notre Dame. And it's going to be a triple option. He flips it out to the other running back. He's got a lot of space to run. Kyren Williams, if he cut that to the outside, I think he had some more yards, but still gets ahead for 16. This one's going to be a straight give to Kyren Williams. He stiff arms forward for around 7. 3rd and 6 now. Just 1 of 6 on 3rd downs today. Notre Dame 5 wide, 4 receivers to the right. Back to pass. Has a man over the middle. And that's Lorenzo Styles ahead for 3, but will still be 3 yards short of the first down. And they bring out the field goal unit. The kick is up. It's good. And Notre Dame gets 3 to cut the lead down to 17. Starting off under center. Motioning over the fullback. It's going to be a give to K9. He's going to get to the outside and gets forward for 8. I formation for Michigan State this time. Straight drop back for Thorne. Throwing it across the middle, and that's going to be picked off. Huge play there for Notre Dame's defense. As they will get the ball with excellent field position here. Kyle Hamilton, the stud safety for the Irish, gets the interception. And Notre Dame's offense with a great opportunity here. Starting off 5 wide. Jack Cone in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. Rolling out to the outside, and he's under pressure, and he's sacked. That's Jacob Panashuk with the sack. His 2nd of the day. 3rd and 15. This is a huge play for Notre Dame. 2 halfbacks in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. It's going to be a straight give, and they're just going to play for the field goal here. I don't agree with that. Kyren Williams, loss of 1. Field goal units out there. Not an easy field goal. It's going to be about a 50-yarder for Notre Dame's kicker. This one's up. And it's good. But after such a good interception with great field position, Notre Dame needed to get more there. They cut the lead to 14, however, as they kick it back off to the Spartans. Can the Fighting Irish's defense get another huge stop? Play action to Walker, throwing it deep. He's got Jalen Nailor. Can he outrun him? He can't, but still ahead for 46. Great route there by Jalen Nailor. As Michigan State with a huge gain to start this drive. Already in Notre Dame territory. This one's play action. And under pressure, they're going to say it's a fumble. Recovered by Michigan State, luckily. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Peyton Thorne took a hit. That's Kyle Hamilton again on the safety blitz. 2nd and 11. Thorne going to start off under center. Back to pass is a short drop back. He's looking for Connor Hayward. Hayward's going to get close to the first, and they give it to him. 4 of 9 on 3rd downs today. 3rd and 8 for Michigan State. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Thorne back to pass. They're going to send a little blitz. Thorne under pressure, and he's sacked. And Michigan State will be forced to kick a field goal. Coughlin trots back out there for the field goal. Can he bring this lead back up to 17? It's up. It's good. 30-13 in favor of Michigan State. Coughlin boots it deep. He's going to catch it around the 1. He's going to have to return this one. Cuts it back inside. Gets up around the 29. Make it the 30. Notre Dame needs to get their offense going, and they need to get in the end zone. This one's going to be a straight give to Kyren Williams. Tackled in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2. Spreading them out here is Notre Dame. Cone back to pass. Looking across the middle, he's got Lindsey. Braden Lindsey ahead for 11. It's going to be third and short now. Shotgun for Notre Dame. It's going to be a straight give up the middle, and Jalen Hunt stops him short. It's going to be fourth and inches, and now a decision for Notre Dame. They are going to punt it. Starting under center is Thorne. Going to be a handoff to Walker, and I feel like we're going to get a heavy dose of Kenneth Walker III here in the fourth quarter, trying to chew this clock out. 3-yard rush for him. Shotgun for Michigan State. Back to pass is Thorne. Throwing it to the outside, he's got Walker. Trucks a man off of him and gets ahead for around 17. 3 receivers to the left of Thorne. It's going to be a straight give to Simmons. This time Simmons gets ahead for 8. Third and short for this next play. You got to think this is going to be another run. In the shotgun, Simmons still in. No sign of Kenneth Walker. A quick one out to Montori Foster. He's going to be short. Big play for Notre Dame. Will Michigan State go for it here on 4th and 1? Michigan State leaves the offense on the field, and this is a huge play for Notre Dame. They need to get a stop. I believe Kenneth Walker is back out there now. Won't use him. Back to pass, and it's picked off again. Notre Dame running with it. They get ahead for a few yards after the interception. And this is huge for Notre Dame as they need a touchdown on this drive, I feel. Cone in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking short. He has a man across the middle. Joe Wilkins gets a 3-yard reception. Under center is the Irish, bringing a man in the motion. Cone on the draw. Gives it to Kyron Williams. He's got a lot of space. Gets ahead for 9 in the first down. There's still a fair bit of time left, but being down 17 in the fourth, I feel like you got to go to the air more, as they will here. Cone throws it to the outside. He gets Mayer ahead for 3. Can Notre Dame convert here? Back to pass. He's got a lot of time. Not anymore. Xavier Henderson comes up for the sack. 4th and 11 for Notre Dame, and I feel they have to go for this now. They will. Update: Michigan State's A.J.R. Curry will be out for the rest of the game with a concussion. Back to pass. Cone throws it short, and Henderson is there again to stop him. Turnover on downs. Michigan State will get the ball back. Thorne going to start off in the shotgun. Going to be a give to Walker. No. Across the middle, that's Reed. Ahead for 8. Under center this time. Straight give to Kenneth Walker. He's going to try to get to the outside. He gets ahead for 2 on the first down. I formation for the Spartans. Trying to chew some of this clock out. It's going to be a straight give. That's Simmons. He gets ahead for 4. 3rd and 4. 3rd down. Notre Dame needs to get off this field. Back to pass is Thorne. Throwing it across the middle. And it's knocked away. Great play there by the Notre Dame DB. As Michigan State will be forced to punt it away. Notre Dame's going to come after this ball here. Nobody gets close for the block. Behringer punts it deep. And that will go into the end zone. Notre Dame needs to score fast. Back to pass. It's gone. Across the middle. And he gets ahead for around 13. That was Kevin Austin. 2 receptions for 33 yards for him today. Cone. Back to pass. Throwing it across the middle. Nearly picked off. And it is picked off! Ma Ote with the interception. Just entered the transfer portal in real life, which is very sad. But what an interception there for him. Off the tip from Xavier Henderson. Michigan State looking to steal this game. Michigan State chewing this clock down. Kenneth Walker again only gets 1. 3rd and 7 for the Spartans. Under 2 minutes to go now. Peyton Thorne looking across the middle, and it's knocked away. Kyle Hamilton deflects it away. 4th and 7. Michigan State will be forced to punt again. Shotgun for Cone now. 2 receivers to either side. Back to pass. Under pressure, has to throw it short. That's Kyron Williams ahead for 4. Back to pass. Throwing it across the middle. He has a man. That's Avery Davis ahead for 18. Gotta hurry up now. Cone looking for a man. Throws it short. It's knocked away. Back to pass. He's gonna be sacked. That's by Jacob Panasiuk. Nope, they're going to say he got ahead for a 1-yard rush. Would have been the third sack for Panasiuk if he was behind the line. 3rd and 9. Clock is running. Just 50 seconds left. Cone looking deep. He's got a man. He gets him out of bounds. Kevin Austin for the 11-yard reception. Going to be another give to Williams. They're going to call another timeout probably. They do. And I don't really understand why if they're just going to run the ball. 5 wide this time for Cone. Back to pass. Throwing it across his body. And that's picked up by Darius Snow. And that's going to seal the game. Michigan State will be the first team moving on to the national championship game. That will be the game. 30-13. The 3rd seed Michigan State Spartans will be moving on to play either number 1 seeded Alabama or number 2 seeded Ohio State in the national championship game. And play of the game, it has to be Quavaris Crouch. What a play. This turned the game over as Michigan State was just leading 10-7 before then. That turned it into a 10-point lead. And ever since that moment, Notre Dame could not get going. For the stats for Notre Dame, Jack Coan, 25 of 32, 198 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. He was also sacked 4 times. He threw the ball fairly well. It's just when he did miss, he missed badly with the interceptions. Rushing the ball, Williams was pretty good, 17 for 78. Cone, 11 for -21 with all the sacks. Austin had 4. Styles had 3. Lenzy had 13. And Davis with 2 as they ran a lot of jet sweeps. Receiving the ball, Lenzy 5 for 35. Mayers 4 for 17. Avery Davis 67. Kyron Williams had 20. And Kevin Austin with 44. The only receiving touchdown coming from Braden Lenzy. Tough day for Josh Lugg, the right tackle, letting up 3 sacks. I believe all 3 might be for Jacob Panasiuk. If not, one of them I think was for Drew Beasley. Defensively, Drew White for Notre Dame had the most tackles with 8. Kyle Hamilton with 6. Houston Griffith with 5. Hart, Lewis, and Kaiser also with 5. 2 TFLs for Hamilton and 1 apiece for Lewis, Heinisch, White, Adamiola, Bertrand, and Kaiser. Sacks for Heinisch, Adamiola, and Kyle Hamilton. I really don't know if I'm saying that right, by the way. I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. Interceptions for Kyle Hamilton and Drew White as well. For Michigan State, Peyton Thorne, 22 of 36, 310 yards. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions. He was sacked 3 times. He had an alright game, I guess. The 2 interceptions not good. Couldn't throw it in the end zone, but his team still gets the win, so it's going to look good for him. Rushing the ball, Kenneth Walker, 18 for 64 and just 1 touchdown. Jordan Simmons had 7 for 10. Thorne with -8 rushing yards because of sacks, but he rushed in for the touchdown. And Gissinger with 9 rushing yards as well. Receiving the ball, Jayden Reed 5 for 72. Hayward 5 for 58. 3 for 48 for Kenneth Walker. Jalen Naylor 3 for 61. He had that big one later on in the game. Montori Foster with 20, Mosley with 24, Terry Lockett with 24 as well. Blocking, Kevin Jarvis and Luke Campbell both gave up sacks. Defensively for the Spartans, Quavaris Crouch, 7 tackles leading the team, 7 also for Cal Holiday, 5 for Panasiuk, and 5 for Charles Brantley. Tackles for loss, Drew Beasley had 2, so did Panasiuk, and 1 apiece for Crouch, Holiday, Snow, and Drew Jordan and Xavier Henderson. Panasiuk was huge with 2 sacks. Drew Jordan and Xavier Henderson also had a sack. And interceptions for Darius Snow, the game sealer, Chuck Brantley, and Quavaris Crouch. Crouches was the one who went for the touchdown, and I will be giving him the player of the game definitely for this one with the 7 tackles, the interception, some key stops on 3rd downs. He played very well for Michigan State. So the updated bracket, I know it was just one game, but Michigan State, the 3 seed, 30 points over Notre Dame's 13. They move on to the national championship and will play the winner of Alabama and Ohio State. That one will be played in the next video. Thank you guys for watching this one. I hope to see you on the next one. Later.